The life you've always dreamed of. Inside the billionaire mansions around the world, some doors don't open with ordinary keys. They reveal themselves only to those prepared to see beyond the ordinary. Just a few steps from a white marble entrance hand-carved by Italian artisans lies a reality where time slows down, where every detail has been designed, not just for comfort but to create a sensory experience of sheer grandeur. Billionaire mansions are not merely homes. They are monuments to life at its most elevated, a tribute to achievement, refined taste, and the power to make the unimaginable real. In Beverly Hills, tranquility blends seamlessly with sophistication. Tree-lined streets conceal architectural masterpieces where grand facades give way to interiors that would make any six-star hotel seem modest. Imported Carrara marble, genuine Baccarat crystal chandeliers, and private cinemas with cutting-edge technology are just the beginning. Some wake up to panoramic ocean views, the morning sun glistening across an infinity pool lined with gold leaf tiles. And all this before a gourmet breakfast prepared by a Michelin-starred private chef. In the heart of Monaco, where every square meter is a treasure, lies a world reserved for the elite. Here, penthouses rise into the skies, offering 360-degree views of the Mediterranean. There is no noise, no rush, only the serene presence of something few ever truly experience. The peace that only true luxury can bring. Authentic Persian rugs, climate-controlled wine cellars stocked with rare vintages, and multi-million-dollar art collections make these spaces feel more like private galleries than living rooms. What unites these estates, from the French Riviera to the hills of Malibu, from private islands in the Maldives to hidden Swiss sanctuaries, is a single, powerful thread: exclusivity. This is not luxury flaunted. This is luxury lived. Luxury that doesn't need to explain itself. A Hermes leather sofa, a floating staircase designed by a renowned architect, a panoramic elevator connecting 5 levels of a lakeside villa in Como. These are not catalog items. They are elements of a code, a lifestyle reserved for those who chose not to live within limits. And if you believe this belongs only in glossy magazines or film sets, you may not have yet allowed yourself to step into the next chapter of your own story. Because true luxury doesn't start when you sign for $1 billion property. It begins when you realize you deserve the best. That life can, and should, be lived in its fullest dimension. These mansions are more than refined structures. They are silent affirmations of power. They speak without words. In Dubai, for example, a property in the exclusive Palm Jumeirah does more than house a family. It embodies a philosophy. With climate-controlled garages for Ferraris, Bugattis, and Rolls-Royces, and a private beach where chandeliers illuminate seaside dinners, this home wasn't made to impress. It was made for someone who understands the value of excellence. In London's Kensington Palace Gardens, known as Billionaire's Row, listings never go public. Transactions occur discreetly, between names that need no introduction. Each estate here is not just a home, it's a legacy, a continuation of greatness. And even among billionaires, there's a waiting list. Some wait years just for a chance to purchase property in this enclave, because some things can be bought with money, others require access. Have you ever imagined hosting guests in a dining room built for 24, with a bespoke table crafted from 1,000-year-old oak, while a pianist performs live on a Steinway Grand, or waking up to views of the Swiss Alps, the fireplace warming the room before your feet touch the floor? This is the daily life of those who refuse to settle. Because at the highest level, luxury isn't about excess, it's about precision. And the most surprising part? These experiences often begin with a simple awakening, a silent discomfort, a subtle knowing that life can't just be what you've seen so far, that stirring you feel when you realize you were made for more. Yes, there is a world where business deals happen aboard yachts in the south of France, where charity galas host the world's most influential people, where birthday parties are held on private islands with exclusive performances by global icons. That world is real. It's not far. It's waiting for those who dare, who know that success isn't about luck, it's about choice. Those who understand that every investment in themselves is a step closer. Those who refuse to settle for average. Because the extraordinary begins just beyond your next decision. Behind these doors lies more than wealth. There's strategy, resilience, and the unshakable belief in deserving more. None of this is accidental. It's the product of vision, discipline, and the refusal to live small. Because when you begin to believe you're worthy of abundance, the universe responds, and responds with opportunities others never even see. The best part? You don't need to start with a mansion, but you must start with a vision. A clear mental picture of how you want to live, where you want to wake up, who you want beside you, what kind of rooms you want to enter. With that vision, every action changes. Because when you know where you're going, you stop getting lost in places that don't belong to your future. And from there, everything shifts. It's not about competition, it's about belonging. Because when you rise to that new level of life, you enter a new circle. One where the conversations change, where decisions shape the world, where you no longer need to prove, you just live what's already yours. What once seemed impossible becomes your new normal. Having a private driver becomes efficiency. A spa at home becomes self-care. A collection of rare Swiss watches isn't vanity, it's legacy. Every detail reflects who you've become, someone who rose, who broke limits, who made it. Billionaire mansions around the world are more than buildings. They are constant reminders that life has layers, and that each new layer requires a bolder version of you. You might not be ready to live in one yet, but you can start thinking like someone who does, acting like someone who belongs, choosing like someone who knows where they're headed. Because in the end, luxury isn't about marble or gold or chandeliers. Real luxury is living in your full potential, knowing you can, and more importantly, knowing you deserve to. Have you envisioned your next front door? Tell me, what's the very first detail your dream mansion would have? If this lifestyle speaks to your soul too, like, share, and drop a comment below. Your vision might inspire someone else on the same journey. Subscribe to the channel and join a community that knows luxury isn't luck, it's a decision.